What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, we have something interesting to discuss here with Onyx Prime. We have in-hand images of the leader class figure, and right off the bat, the most surprising thing about these images is how big he is. Everything else, I'm not really caught off guard at all by anything. It's the typical figure we've been seeing at Toy Fair and on the official online images and stuff. So nothing really too surprising, but he looks good. Not really feeling that $60 price point, but again, he does look pretty good for what they're going for. And some of the size comparisons here we've gotten with these images, you got him next to Vector Prime, SS86 Optimus. What else do we got here? We have him next to, this was sent in on my Discord server here, so shout out to Emi. Got him next to Solus, Fallen, Prima, some Dinobots there, Swoop. Some people have been going crazy about how big this guy is online. He is like a good sized leader class figure, especially for today's day and age. But I'm not really surprised that he's big. Onyx Prime is a big character, and we've already known at this point that with, certain leader class figures that have less accessories, the figure itself is bigger than your typical leader class that's a little bit smaller, but then comes with a crap ton of accessories. So I'm not really taken aback or gasping for air looking at the size of this guy. But it is cool to see that, they made him the proper size compared to everybody else in this line. Yeah, it's just another example that I talk about here on the channel of how things have changed so much and standards have just been lowered within the Transformers franchise and the community, and we're just sitting here going crazy over a figure that's actually leader class sized this time around. It's just funny to me. I don't know what else to say about this topic, because I've talked about this before on the channel, and I don't know, I just feel like coupled with newer generations coming up into the fandom, this is basically all they know for a leader class. If you talk to a 13-year-old, they probably haven't handled anything pre Titan's Return. And those figures, they were decent sized, but they were hollow, cheap messes. So, it gets to a point where a lot of people saying that, oh my god, this is such good quality for $60. A lot of them online are teenagers or preteens that really haven't handled a lot of older figures or any older figures, so I just don't really see the hype over some of this stuff nowadays. It's cool, don't get me wrong, this Onyx Prime looks absolutely fantastic, but coupled with the price increase and just what stuff has been going on with leader class over the last 5-6 years, I'm just not really surprised by any of this. And you take into account his legs are extended. Okay, he's supposed to have the chicken legs, kinda. So when you extend his legs, of course he's going to be a bit taller than what you would expect or what he really should be. Like you can see there in the images, his legs are fully extended downward when he should be, I'm pretty sure, a bit chicken-legged in robot mode. And you do have that option, and I'm pretty sure that may be the official configuration. So seeing him fully straightened out, it's not surprising. He's supposed to be at least the same height as the Fallen. And when you extend the legs, probably in a way you shouldn't, that obviously makes him taller. Taking all that into account, I'm just not seeing the hype here with his size. But again, it is cool to see a leader class figure, especially with stuff going on nowadays and the price point to be, sizable for what things are nowadays. But, I don't want to ramble on too much longer. Just figured I'd talk about this topic because it's been a hot commodity today in the community. Let me know down in the comments below. How do y'all feel about this Onyx Prime figure and basically how leader class has been handled, the price increases, whatever you guys want to talk about in the comments, let me know. All my social medias are linked down below. Thank you all for watching this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.